Hi guys, I want to talk to you today about Kahoot. Kahoot is an awesome tool to use for either introducing new vocabulary and terminology and ideas, and it's also a great way to review before a test. This is typically how things look when you do Kahoot with your students. On the left side is the teacher's screen, and on the right side is the student's screen. And as I know you all know, but on the left side, the teacher's screen, you have the questions at the top with the possible responses at the bottom. On the student's screen on the right, all they have are the colors and the shapes of the answers, but they have to continually look up at the teacher's screen, which is usually projected on the front of the classroom, to see what the questions and what the possible answers are. When you're doing remote learning, students have to have two windows open. Your screen, where you are showing through Zoom or whatever the questions and the responses, as well as their screen. That way they can see everything and be able to respond appropriately. Did you know that there's a new option? When I showed it to my students, they were amazed. They thought it was one of the coolest things to come down the pike yet. So let me show you what it looks like in this new way, and then I'll show you how to set it up. So I'm back in my Kahoot account, and I'm going to choose this Investments Blind Kahoot to show you how to set this up. So I'm just going to click on play like I'm going to do it in front of the classroom. And I'm going to go into Teach Mode. And this is typically where you choose if you're going to do a classic mode or you're going to do a team mode. But just below this recommended section is a general section. And in there is an option to show questions and answers on players' devices. So I'm just going to turn that on. Scroll back to the top and go into classic mode. I'm going to log in over here as student. And I'm ready to go, and watch this. On the left-hand side is going to be, again, the teacher's screen, and it's going to look very similar to what we've always had. But notice on the right side, the question is also being shown on the student's screen. And again, this is the teacher's screen on the left side, and the identical screen now is on the right side, on the student. So the students see the question at the top. They not only see the colors and the shapes at the bottom, but they also have each one of the possible answers inside that color block with that shape. And the students don't have to look up at the board and look back down at their screens and back and forth. And if you're doing this in a remote learning type day, you don't have to share your screen and then through Zoom and then have the students have to have two windows open side by side with your screen on one side, their screen on the other side, so that they can see questions and answers. Instead, it's all just right there on their screen. That's all you have to do. Like I said earlier, my students went bananas when they saw this. They thought it was one of the best things yet to happen to test review and blind Kahoots. And that is your tech tip for today.